Just kind of talk about how it felt to get back on the field after, I'm sure a tough first 5 weeks not being able to play, and these last two, you get back out there. Just what kind of runs through your head as you run out first against Fresno State and then out of the tunnel here?
Fresno, I felt like it was just getting back in the mix, really. Getting back with the team, just being a part of the team. Obviously, they eased my way in Fresno, so to me, I didn't play as much as I wanted, but, I had to just be patient. With the injury, I couldn't, come back as fast, so just take my time. But first home game back, I'll feel great. Feel great to be back. Run out that tunnel with my team, especially just to play in front of our home crowd. So, yeah, it was definitely a good feeling to be back.
Your first catch at home this year is your first career touchdown. What runs through your head as you bounce off that first tackle and see all kinds of green in front of you?
Just score. Don't get caught. Just score. I think as soon as I turned that corner, I saw the safety. I just wasn't trying to get caught. I tried to get in the end zone as best as I could.
How tough is it for you, going into fall camp? You expected to probably be either a starter or a pretty highly used receiver. You get hurt, you have to miss those first 5 games. What did it kind of take for you to persevere through that?
God, he helped me a lot. I had a lot of support from my family who, just tried to cheer me up from the injury. My teammates, my coaches, Coach Dickert tried his best, But I feel like it was God telling me, take a step back from football, really just take my time and, be a better person.
So you ended up having surgery, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you break something, or what was the actual injury?
I broke like a fifth metatarsal on my foot, so like my outside bone. Yeah, I was during practice the day I broke it. I was just feeling a little pain every time I ran on it, and then I think it was like our last play from one of our team periods. It just snapped on me. Yeah, it wasn't a good feeling. Yeah.
Well, tell us about the rehab process and kind of what that all looked like for you.
Just shout out to Brian and Andrew and Jen. They did their best to help me get back. But no, it was just being, repetitive in there, always going in, getting the extra work I needed to. I was pretty much here all day. Didn't go home at all after class, just stayed here at rehab, try to get, fast as I could to get back.
You watched the first, 5 games from the sideline or on TV or whatever. What did you kind of learn about, or what did you kind of notice, watching the games you might not have seen, just actually being in the game?
No, we're a winning team. We're a winning team for sure. Even though I wasn't out there, my team played their best. We lost one game, but that doesn't define who we are. But when I was sitting out, we were a winning team for sure.
Had you experienced an injury like this that kept you out for a while at any point before in your football career?
Nah, my first one ever. Yeah, it was a shock to me.
Did they give you any advice about how to handle that, or just the mental side of things?
Just be patient, trust God, take your time. Yeah, pretty much all that.
And then just, you look around the wide receiver room, there's a lot of new faces. Just what was your role? Obviously, you couldn't necessarily be on the practice field throughout all of camp and all of the season so far, but what was your role in just being a part of that room and helping your teammates?
Just being that support staff, really. Letting them know that just to be confident. I wasn't out here for, I think, first 3 practices, but when I did got here, I was just, showing love, being supportive to my group.
And then just, obviously, bowl game, last year you just missed it, but this year, you just kind of step in and you're bowl eligible now. What does that mean to you and to your team, and what are your goals for the rest of the season?
I think we're just, we're taking one game at a time, really just focusing on our next opponent. But, that just shows a lot what our team could do. We're a winning team, so we're going to go, we're going to go to that bowl game.